And we welcome our full audience here to a gorgeous day on the Palouse. It's fantastic to be with you for this 2022 Crimson and Gray game. Moments ago, an honorary coin toss with Michael Bumpus' coach, Bill Dova. They're on the field with Renard Bell. This is now an empty backfield set. The first we've seen as Ward flicks it wide open. Drake Owens there, touchdown. Central Washington transfer Drake Owen, who had a great spring last year, could be an important part of this team this season from the slot. And Cam Ward, what are your initial impressions, Bump?
So far, so good. We've seen him throw a couple of screens. We saw the speed out. Now we see a nice little drag going across the middle. Look at his eyes going 1 to 2. There's a missed assignment on the defense. He gets the ball out quickly. Go Cougs.
Ryan, what do you think about Emmett Brown here as the potential backup for this Cougar offense? It's rare the starter takes every snap all year.
Well, I introduced him to my son MacGyver before the game, and they were about the same height. You're right. He is not the biggest guy of the bunch, but he sure has a rocket on his right arm.
Working with 3 wide receivers, left, 1 right. Gray tacked 3 points on the board, and this is an interception by this Cougar defense as Xavier Ward aired it out. And Sam Lockett, who is bringing the ball back toward the red zone, is a junior college transfer from a place that means a lot to Coug fans. He's a City College of San Francisco transfer as Sam Lockett pulls that one down. 19-7, the Gray squad leads the Crimson squad here on the Palouse as we're just about to start the second quarter here of the 2022 Crimson and Gray game. Yesterday, great event here before this football game. New tradition here on the Palouse, the QB Classic. There's QB 10, Alex Brink lining up the putt. Did it go in?
I think it went in. We'll give him that. We'll give him that.
Give it to him. That's a gimme. Luke Falk, all-time leader in pack history.
When you know you have man-to-man coverage because you have the blitz coming, if you can create some time like he did, you're able to throw it up there because the DBs have their backs to the ball. They don't see when it's coming.
Oh, another interception, yeah. And that was a ball that got tipped. Go ahead, Ryan. Finish your thought, please.
Well, anytime you have the defensive backs, and Bump knows this better than anybody, when they're running with you, they don't know where the ball's going. You know where the ball's going. You have the advantage there. This defense under Jake Dickert, wherever he's been, has been great at getting the football on a turnover.
Safeties now are Shepard and Hicks. Shepard's been a star in practice. Ward eludes pressure, tosses it deep. There's Lincoln Victor underneath. Works out of a tackle, and he's in for a touchdown. Lincoln Victor with a deep ball. Cam Ward threw it up and put it on the money for Lincoln Victor, who dances in. And the first really big pass play of the day for Cam Ward. About half the field in one flick of the wrist. Ram Stevenson is off to the right. Here's a snap back to Brown. 4-man rush, and this ball is thrown, intercepted by Oiwak. He's off to the races at midfield now, has blocking at the 30. 1 man to beat, and Oiwak houses it. Alphonse Oiwak with a Crimson and Gray game pick 6. And the kid from the west side brings it into the end zone. There's a big play for Oiwak.
And Ryan, as we flip this thing around, I got a little bit of a challenge for you. I know you got a.
What's that?
I know you got a bold arm and you're still ready to go. I need you to take 1 snap for us.
1 snap.
Come on. Well, you want to throw a touchdown? We'll just wait till we flip around. I thought
We'll flip around. I'll take it.
What do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, I'll try it. I'll try it. I'll try it. I'll try to rip one. I might not be able to use my arm tomorrow, but I'll try.
We're gonna get a little throwback play here. We're gonna get Ryan Leaf in the mix under center.
I don't know about this, guys.
Oh, good. Oh, he can hear us. Oh, good. That's good. And there it is. Yeah. There it is. That's a beauty. And CJ Moore has the grab. There we go. That's a fun moment right there. Ryan Leaf back on the field. The big guy spinning the rock. He and Coach Dickert with an embrace there at the 20-yard line. That's really fun. Here's Ward now in the red zone once again. He threw a touchdown earlier from this position. And there's another one, and another to Lincoln Victor. This one all the way across the field to the wide side. And Victor pulls in his 2nd touchdown grab of the spring game. Dollar now's in at tight end, also an early enrollee, a true freshman. So not a transfer, just a true freshman early enrollee. As Irvin finds CJ Moore, and there's a touchdown. And that's Moore's first end zone haul of this spring game.
Nice back shoulder throw. And as a defensive player, you got your former DC who is now the head coach. So it's almost like, look, that head coach is going to lean on you guys to kind of set the tone. Obviously, once you get going, you're practicing.
Holcomb goes deep here to Grover with a diving grab. Did he haul it in? Yeah, touchdown. Anderson Grover with a highlight snag here in the Crimson and Gray game. We mentioned Grover earlier, and he shows his stuff with those sticky hands down the left sideline. And he's right at the 35-yard line. He's kind of walked around right near where the quarterbacks have been. You can see him on the top right of your screen. That's Coach Dickert. Here's Grover with his screen. Blocking's there. Roy walks behind him. He breaks out of it, bullies his way in, touchdown. Anderson Grover's second touchdown of the spring game. And Grover, who's practiced really well in the spring, is putting on a show here in the second half. And the offense can tie it up now.
Nice little tunnel screen. Does a great job of getting flat in the north-south right now. All you want is for your big boys to occupy some space so you can get loose. We're seeing that. We're seeing some guys. Meredith is making plays.
Justin Anderson's back there at the safety spot for Dement and Nunnally. There's a matchup on the near side of the field as Irvin drops back, lets it fly. There it is to Nunnally, has it on the run. He's in, touchdown! Deep ball, and the offense takes the lead. It could be a walk-off here on the Palouse with 60 seconds left. Oh, that's great. Zion Nunnally on the fly pattern.
Great job.
Running right by me. What a catch. Yeah, dogpile the heck out of him right now. Don't let any time be left on this clock, offense.
It is a walk-off. They've called it, and they say that's enough. The offense has won it. And what a great way to end it for Zion Nunnally and this offense. Hey, Bump, it's been a pleasure.
Awesome.
Much thanks to you and to Ryan Leaf down on the field, to everybody with the Pac-12 networks. A game winner there to Zion Nunnally to seal the deal and put a cap or put a bow on the day. Coming up next, Pac-12 baseball. We head down to the desert, watch the Wildcats and Sun Devils continue their weekend series in Tucson. That's coming up next on Pac-12 Network, or download and stream live wherever you might be with Pac-12 Now. For, again, Ryan Leaf down as our field analyst and player in this game. That's a key point in this ball game. One of the best receivers in Coug history, Michael Bumpus, up here in the booth. I'm Matt Chasnow. It's been a great pleasure to be with you here on a beautiful day here in Pullman, Washington, as Cam Ward showed his stuff off from the jump there to Owen. 4 first-half touchdown passes, reliving the glory days there with Ryan Leaf, and a little sidearm touchdown there from Cam Ward.